Well, welcome back to Blickling. I have cleared the grass of field 23 or 25. I can never remember numbers, you have to excuse me on that. Got a slight word and number blindness at times, so that's my excuse, and by golly I'm sticking to it. We're now about to take the hay up. Since you've been here, I've cleaned the sheep up, but the cows weren't cleaned up. I've filled the cows up with grass, which, thinking about it, was a mistake. I should have cleaned them up before I filled the grass up, but never mind. I decided that the wheel on the stick down the cow unit will go. There's no real need for it. I'll keep it up at the sheep because there is a need for it, but I'm just going to shove this into cruise. It's better. I ain't got to keep thinking about what I'm doing. The hay here, the first load will certainly go into the mix feeder, and any other loads we need just to fill that up, and the rest will go into the store we've got there. Next lot, dependent on what the weather's like, next time the grass is ready, will either be all hay or all grass. So it's wet, it'll be all grass, and that will mainly go to making silage. We haven't got that much. We've got more than we had now, but we're still a little bit short of silage. And the last one will be the reverse of what the second cut was. This is the first cut on this one. Now the other metal, the 23, I'm not certain if I will cut that next time. I might leave that. I think I also need to fertilise these again just to get them up to full production. And I'm hoping to get enough slurry and about for this slurry injector or dribble feeder. We can't use splash plates in Britain. It's frowned upon a bit, especially places here where we've got water, bodies of water about, and also in Norfolk we take most of our water from the ground supply. So they try not to put too much into the ground if we can help it. We don't really want to poison our own water supply. At least that's why I look at it. There's a few people I'd like to poison, but that's neither here nor there. I'm trying to figure out when this will go up. This may be the first of 2 in a week, or maybe the second of 2 in a week. Oh, thought we were done, but we ain't quite done. Oh well. I heard the beeper, but I didn't hear it. I didn't bother to wait for it to stop. I'm still keyboarding at the moment. I'm going to try tomorrow. The time of writing this is Wednesday the 26th. Oh, the time of writing. Who are you? The time of recording says Wednesday the 26th. I'm going to try a double header tomorrow. Do 2 videos. As you probably know, the school holidays start. We'll soon be looking after young Jack a few days a week, which will cut down my chance of making videos. So I'm hoping to get a load up for made first. So that doesn't matter now. What's the easiest way? Sheep is... Yeah, we go back through the wood. Oh, and I think I said in the last one that BP, or it might be the one before last, it gets very confused because I'm actually ahead on 2 ahead on this. I'm normally only run 1 ahead. That's my excuse. BP retired. Well, he's come back again. Can't keep a good man down. I think it's this way, yeah. And we won't be cutting any trees down here unless they are damaged or diseased. That's the only way that any tree will be cut down on this map. And maybe a few go, as we have to keep the wood healthy, but it's rather a nice wood, so don't really want to destroy it if I can help it. I'm hoping we can get the next cut done before the harvest starts. And when we actually get down to tipping this, I will have a look and see what the weather forecast is. As we're getting to the end of spring, we should have the long-term forecast for most of the autumns. I'm hoping there's nothing coming. I can't actually see. And of course, Norfolk drivers, if I go out too wide, they will come to the inside of me. I have been overtaken on the inside a few times. They just don't care. I can say that. I can say what I like about Norfolk people, as I'm one of them, and I know what my driving's like. Motorcycles okay, but my driving is atrocious. Hence my wife does most of the driving. I can't stand cars. Yeah, now for the what's that damn program called? Top Gear generation. It's probably a terrible mission to make. I can't stand Top Gear either, but that's beside the point. Now you got my likes and don't likes there, right? Yeah, we need to put some in there. We also need to put some silage in there and some more straw, but we've only got I think one bale of straw left, and I'm not going to buy any more if I can help it. And I'm going to come out of a cab to do this because I ain't got a hope in hell of backing up using the mirrors. And before someone says that Disco can do it, yes I know, but Disco's a driver. I'm not. Oh, that's the first load in. Oh yes, I was going to see what the forecast was. Well, that's the summer forecast, so we shouldn't have anything ready until very late summer, early autumn, I hope. We'll keep the forecast up for now. So we should be okay for our next cut of grass. I think it'll be about midsummer. And again late autumn, if I remember correctly. They're going for 3 cuts this year, and we will see how the grass lasts as to what else we need to do. We may well have to put one of our fields down, and hopefully we can buy a field to put down for maize for forage. We'll mean buying a forage harvester, or I'm probably renting one for the first year. I like having my own equipment, but isn't always possible, of course. I'm going to come out of the cab so I can see up the road. It's quick if I do this. Oh boy. That must be lunch hour. I've got the 8000 series JCB here, and I'll get back in cab because the engine sound is quite loud. I've got the 8000 series JCB here, mainly because of this drag up the hill. Especially when we're loaded. Decided I had a straight choice. So I'm the only one working again. Pat's is actually getting ready to go on holiday. Decided we can do without her for a month. So she's got to take a month away. What about that? Cool, and our generous dad. I'm even going to find us some spends. Won't be a lot. I'm not that generous. But it's going to be interesting to see how we manage in the harvest. I think once we've got the field 1, that's the one I want to keep the straw on. I want to keep the straw on one field for the first year. I hope that'll be enough. We might probably fill the mix feeder up with loose straw before we really get started, and bale the rest. Yes, I'm biling. I'm going biling crazy. For people who know me and my style well, no, I don't normally bale. And this could upset Dirt Racer Greg. He hates baling too, and he likes the way I don't bale. Sorry. But this one cries out to be baled, especially with seasons. I find it really does cry out to play a little bit more realistic. Not 100%, because and some people might be wondering, as I'm well known for being a GTX mods fan, why I don't use fermenting silo, solid silo. It doesn't, to my mind, doesn't quite fit in with this map. I use it on Norfolk, which incidentally will be, I think by the time you see it, should be finished. It's only finishing because I need space to fit this in. Just lift that up and go back and come down one of these. Oh, hello. Still missed some here. Tell if I left the thing switched on, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. And there I go, talking to myself again. So I think that Stu mentioned, talk to yourself is fine as long as you don't start arguing with yourself. I can concur with that. Yes. The worst thing is if you start really physically fighting with yourself. That's when the men in white coats come to take you away. And they have this special hug me jacket. Oh, the one thing I always miss corners. I'm hopeless at doing corners. I think we'll come back and see if we can catch some more of this here. I think we need as much high as we can get out here. This is loose and going to be used in the mix feed. I'm not bothered to bale stuff in the mix feed. That seems a bit of a waste. So we're keeping really 2 lots of hay. Now if we do hay for the next, I think half the meadows, depend on how they're set and ready to go, will be baled and half will be loose. I'm not certain how much my storage capacity is in that straw and hay barn we got. Won't be that great. If we have anything over that can all go in the silage system. And I use those silage silos because I don't like the bunker system now. It's a bit too much heat for this old man. As I'm trying hard, except for acting as Pat, not to use courseplay on this, because courseplay is Pat. You'll have to put up with me doing a lot of the work, as much as I can get away with. And I think when we come to harvest, especially as I was saying, once we've done field 1, I want to cultivate it and seed it almost straight away so we get a winter crop in. Don't care what. Be a cash crop, I think. We haven't got that much cash left, and I could do with 1 or 2 other little tools and that. I'm going to be saying and that a lot today. Visit my mother this morning, as I do twice a week now. She's getting old and frail, and she tends to say and that rather a lot, and it rubs off on you. Well, I think it's only got It's a bit of disappointment, really. I think there's 2 and a bit loads, I think, off this one. We did fertilise it, but it looks like I want a bit more than it we gave. Pick this bit up. Right. What are we doing? Oh, 89. Well, should we come? I probably ought to really come back. I might just put the small trailer on and just come back with the pottinger and pick it up using the pottinger. Don't think it's going to be more than about 15,000 there. Where's the gate? I still ain't got round to cutting those weeds down there. But see that the wood looks in excellent condition. And there we are. Come to exit. We will be starting this pig farm up. Most probably be after next year. Next year I will have to try and put in one lot of. I've just gone the wrong way. We have to go a long way around now. I'm going to have to put in one lot of earth root. Get the pigs up to maximum. Still, you can have a little drive round this thing. I'm just kind of cab. Well, trying to get it so I can actually see. So you can have a little bit of a look round. I'm not very good at this. Most of the other YouTubers are far better at driving at a cab than I'll ever be. Which way we go? It's this way. It don't look like there's anything coming at the tunnel. That, by the way, is the edge of the map there. And I think I've got traffic, but I'm getting back into cab. Try not to run any of the visitors down. I need to get some more muck up to the greenhouses too. I'm looking to get, we'll see how many we've got. Want to double the amount of cattle. We've got 100 cattle, should give us enough muck to keep the greenhouses going and to be able to muck one field a year. We might probably muck a field when it's time to plough, and what I shall do, I won't be ploughing when the 3 years is up. I won't plough every field. I'll plough probably 2, then 2 the following year, and balance the year after. So try and just spread it out. If not, we're going to be ploughing for a long time every year, or once in 3 years, and that's not going to make for good production or productivity. Oh, 10 looks fine. There's crops coming along nicely there. The amazing thing is I missed that gate post so far in this episode, and we're 19 minutes in. It's a miracle. Right, I'm going to put this. I don't think we'll have any to put in the store. This is going to all go into the mix feeder. Come out of cab again. Oh, I think we'll go forward a bit more first to level up a bit better. That's better. Now we should, in theory, go almost straight back. But we won't, of course. It's me. This is because of the GTX mods mix feeder. I'm going to drop this trailer off and I can't. Oh, we have filled it. Oh, glory be. Right, so the rest of it. What's come around in? I can't remember how it. Can I get to this from the side? Oh yeah. Oh, I must have thought ahead on this one. That's unusual. No idea how much this holds. We will find out. So I'm going to drop this trailer off, get back in the cab to do that, pick up the Pottinger and the other trailer after washing them before I go up there, because they had manure I think on them last. So where can we drop this in? Well, if I'm any sort of driver at all, I should be able to get it back down next to the bulk trailer, but that costs stand from any type of driver at all. Well, it's looking good so far. Oh, look at that! Wow! Well, I don't think I'm going to try and get that any better than that. Get back in the cab and we just drop the front weight off. Turn around so I can actually go square on to the bay for this one, or square as I'm going to get. There we are. Really, I should be here to come in. And there goes another aircraft over. Be one that sounds like a transport again. Be one of those, either the British or American Air Force plane. It could be from Norwich International Airport, but who knows? I can't tell one aircraft from the other. I might already mention that. Once you get past the First World War for aircraft spotting, I'm lost. Oops. I think there might be something in there. It might be too close. We are too close. Huh. I've got it. Lift. Bring the PTO, and should have switched off the engine, of course. Once you're attaching the PTO, it's safer. Oh, this has got all the safety gimmicks on it. Especially this one, which is the big JCB. Pick up the trailer, go and wash them. It only was an 8,000 litre, or almost 9,000 litre trailer, but that'd be plenty big enough for what we want. Don't think it's going to be much more than that on there. Yeah, last time we got too close, this time we didn't get close enough. Got it. As you can see, our yard isn't very level. We'll just wash this out. The last thing I want to do is to contaminate that hay, especially it's got to go into the hay store. Switch it all off. Oh, before I do, I want to just lift that up, because I need to be able to wash out the back of this properly. Outside doesn't matter on this, it's the inside. Shouldn't really be wet, but as it hasn't got a cover on, we're travelling for a little while. If I do this first, it should have dried out enough by the time we get to the meadow. I'm not going to climb right inside, but I will just do this back door. That should do it. I'll give it a wash next to this. This also needs to be able to dry out. Again, I'm not worried about what the outside looks like. It's more that we've washed out inside. Right. wash the spout as best we can. Luckily it's a safe laser, by the way, in case you're worried about the green light. It's not a dangerous laser, it's not going to damage me too much. Right, let's give the we'll just do the hydraulic ram on this. Okay, we'll leave it stood up whilst we just wash the tractor down. Hope you like the way I'm being very conscientious on this. Should have really washed this down before I started. As you can tell, I'm a JCB fan on this farm. We've even got a load all. Don't get too close to the trial in case the hydraulics has got safety valves in the system, but never trust anything like that just in case. Just do this side. That looks as good as new. Oh, I'm coming out of character for a moment. Around where I live, there's a 2-year-old JCB. I think it's not the 3000 series, it's not an 8000, it might be a 4. I haven't really looked that closely to find out, but it looks immaculate. It looks like it just comes to the showroom floor. Just let this down. There we are. It's done, all ready to go. It'll come around a long way, because by the time we got off this dirt path, tyres are going to be filthy again. Such is life. I'm not certain which is the easiest way to go out. This is not an easy yard to get out of onto the road. I think we'll go this way. I've actually got a whole load of eggs to sell. I'm going to have to try and get down and sell those fairly soon. No traffic ever comes up here. He said hopefully. Should really have my beacon on for this, because got stuff forward and after, and I've got to be careful across the edge I get here. Oh, there's no one coming. I bet that's all coming the other way now. You have to take a bit of a chance and go into the hedge to get round. Well, you don't have to go into the hedge, but I do. I want to just try this potting trailer because it's mainly to move the muck out, because it's easier and quicker than almost any other way I can think of, and also for snow clearing around the yard if we should get any. We've got a big heap, so the place where we have to tip the snow out of the trailer, but hey oh, such is life. I think we'll get this done and it'll be just about an episode. Might be slightly over an episode, but I don't think you'll worry about that to put together. And that's a very much a Norfolk bit to end a sentence when you're talking to several people with together. I will be setting an exam during the next year out how to speak Norfolk. OldBor is actually banned from it because he already knows. Many for you are not lucky enough to either be born or live in the county of Norfolk. That should start a few comments from people from other parts of the world. Alright, get this thing set up. I'm going to come out of a cab to do this. Get this round, get it dropped on the ground, and get the oh dear, we already had some muck in there, so I'm going to have to just, after all that, just tip this out. Oh, no one noticed that, did you? Forgot when you have this thing full, it sometimes has stuff in it. That's better, we've got hay now. We're away with it now. Now, only pump down when it's actually pointed into the trailer, so we need to be on the straight wherever possible. Oh yes, that's working wonderfully well. Actually, it needs to go this way a bit more. I come down here and we can go a fair old lick. Now, it may not pick this up too well because that's not. Oh, it's picked it up and it has a small capacity in the actual pottinger, but not a great deal. Hard to tell how much because it's only showing what's in the trailer. There isn't a lot in the trailer. Didn't think there would be. So actually maybe if we can do it in straight lines on some of the fields, it might be easier using the forage wagon. Probably get the big Penta trailer on the job, providing this can actually throw into the Penta, of course. I know I missed a bit back there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go back for it. In fact, I think before we start down here, I'm just going to get my normal, which is this, come out to the side. Hope I'm actually getting an action shot. I think we've got it. No, I missed more than a little. Get to the end of this row and we'll go back. See how much we've got now. Ah, 2000. We'll go back to where we were down there. Then we'll come in the cab for a little while. We'll take a long run up at it. This is me coming from my long run. Anybody who doesn't know, that's a Crichton term normally for a fast bowler who's given it his all. He's coming off his long run. And yes, I do like cricket, although I don't follow it as close as I used to. Right, I think we'll just do this last bit on the way back. I'll wind up. This is very handy for the little bits which don't windrow properly. This pottinger, I think I said before, is from LS. I think it's LS Modding. It's on PCSG. It's one of that very talented group of modders, which includes the mod father, Farmer Andy, and I think we're done there now. We'll switch it off, unwrap that, and we'll just switch to the back again. There isn't much tilt on this, is there? Oh, no. And hopefully the next one of these we will have to patch it for seasons, which I believe the time of recording this, they have sent it to Giants to be checked over. Can't see any real problem. It's been tested by a lot of people, myself included, but that's not saying much. Right. Come back through here again, through the wood. If you go to, oh no, mustn't sing. I'm not. Oops, go the right way. See, I start singing, things go wrong. I'm not enabled on YouTube to sing. Their bots don't like it a lot. Alright, I want to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and quite happy with what I'm doing and would like to see more, please subscribe. Always happy to have new blood aboard. Any comments, questions or queries, feel free to post in the comment section. I would just ask, if you have a question which may not be exactly straightforward on seasons, if you ask via the PCSG website, I'm on there most days. No, it gives me a better chance to actually answer on there. It's too easy for YouTube to hiccup and lose a couple of free posts, so I've found in the past. They haven't been quite so bad lately. PCSG shouldn't lose anything. If we do, I'll beat Wonko up. After I finish crying. And you have a look at our snazzy new design and new software, which now I'm getting a hang of. I'm beginning to enjoy using. It's just it took a little bit of learning, you know, about old dogs, new tricks. And just go and drop this off. I should have come the other way, couldn't I? Be pointing the right way. Yeah, never mind. This is someone washing out again. Oh, so it's going to hit there. I bet everybody else thought, hello, he's in it, I'm in it there. Well and truly. Then I'm going to have to back into the trigger on this. Oh. Can't turn at the moment. Going downhill, which doesn't help. There we have got it. Last. And with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.